are there, and maybe took him out of doing
Doing the
whatever
step
that.
and fetch it routine that was in
Yeah,
there.
man, it's fucking. It's. I'm so over the fact that they make Ron just. He's an. I feel like I'm watching. It's almost like that segment should be on the radio. You
Mm.
know, he's like, come on, man.
Is it more of the? Does it bother you because it's
If I'm
again
a,
a
if I'm
black guy
a,
in wrestling being the
yes,
haha?
and if I'm a young black male, and I'm watching that show, who do I have to like? Who's got a belt
Who's the
that I
serious wrestler?
that I look at and I say, you know what, man, I want to do that.
So, since Kevin Nash said it, maybe you guys will listen because that is so crazy. The name of my podcast is Wrestling in Color. And I talk about representation and why it's important. I talk about how black people are represented, how great it is that other cultures are representative and shown. Excuse my stuttering. Are shown, and why it's important for children and for even the public at large to see the proper images of people, especially black people in this country, in the United States, okay? Because for so long, listen, our representation is just misrepresented. We're terrible looking people, always in the news for drugs, guns, and all that. It's all manufactured. And for Kevin Nash, who I'm the half the stuff on Click This, he don't even be talking for real, and he sounds like he having some type of issue. I came across this and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Is Kevin Nash listening to my podcast? We have been saying this from the rooftops. Stop making black wrestlers look like clowns. I have a YouTube video that I did way back when I had spoke about why Bobby Lashley chopping down old girl CJ Perry at that time was a problem. A lot of people wasn't trying to hear that shit. Oh, it ain't no big deal, you know. And the trope of the big black man about to fuck the shit out of a small white woman and why that is a problem. It is a problem. Nobody was trying to hear that. You can't just put stuff up there like that. Even when they had Bobby Lashley and his mom and supposed sister showed up, it was a bunch of men dressed as women. Even, oh my god, y'all talk about Crime Time. Even on NXT Out the Mud, even though those guys were like, I think Latino and Hawaiian, like, give me a fucking break. Everybody that's even remotely has like a scrappy background does not have to be a thug or, you know, the just I don't know how to talk type of dude because they black. This is what Vince McMahon thought of his wrestlers, especially after he has like this dick envy of big black dudes, right? I'm so floored that Kevin Nash sees it, but a lot of you will sit here and play dumb. Like, what are you talking about? Wait, I don't see what you're talking about. What do you mean, Booker T? When the infamous, you'll never be in this position where all your suckers and your nappy hair that came out of Triple H's mouth, telling Booker T he couldn't be in that position because of the way he looked and how he don't fit in. Like, the fuck? For all of those that's always saying, well, back in the day, you used to could do that. It wasn't no big deal. It was a big deal then, it's a big deal now. Only difference is the internet. Everybody could get on the internet and give their opinion. Everybody can have a podcast and give their opinion. Back then, it was a big deal. But motherfuckers wasn't like, oh, let's watch wrestling. Wrestling had always had a stigma of being a bunch of dumbasses that watch it. Like, you don't just tell people you watch wrestling. Like, and you just turn it on and somebody's like, oh, you watch wrestling? It's like, yeah. I'm just glad there's vindication. Because again, when the white man says it, y'all take it more seriously. So, there, Kevin Nash said it. A seasoned wrestler, Hall of Famer, Legends, fucking contract having Kevin Nash, who ran with Hulk Hogan. Okay? So, that's really all I got to say. That's all I got to say. His hot takes, it sucks. But this hot take, I have to give it to him. When you vindicate me, when you vindicate other black podcasters or other black wrestlers who say, this is what's going on, it's not fair, we don't like it. Fan fucking tabulous. And I also like to follow up on R-Truth's character. It's to a point where R-Truth has like dementia. It's one thing to have an imaginary friend, but that segment that Nash is talking about is where him and The Miz were getting their new belts. And R-Truth act like he didn't even know where he was. He was like calling Triple H, other people. Triple H wasn't laughing. He was looking at him like he was fucking stupid. It went on far too long. It was unfucking comfortable. And R-Truth can be a serious contender for a top belt. But he has been relegated to lovable goof R-Truth. And even if you go way back in my catalog, one of the first videos I did was making the case for R-Truth to get another run. That was 4 years ago. It's time for Truthomania. That was after Kofi Mania. He can do it. But I think, listen, it's not even about looks. It's not even about age. It's about him being put in the box and him actually closing the box while he's in it. He's not even opening the box to come out of it. This is who he's going to be. This is how it's going to end. And it's unfortunate. But Kevin Nash said something, I'm leaving here. If you're a little kid and you're looking for a black dude to show you like strength and smarts and cool shit, R-Truth is not that black dude. Who right now is that black dude? Shit, Obafemi. Obafemi's that black dude. Trick Williams is that black dude. And I hope they keep them in that position when they get to the main roster. Right now, Melo's kind of acting like Austin Theory when he first got to the roster. Just like cocky and I'm that guy. Because LA Knight cooked Melo. He cooked Melo on Friday. And I was like, yikes. Like, LA Knight made Melo look like a little kid. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm a grown man. I'm out here whooping ass. And you out here trying to have a spelling bee. Like, get the fuck out the way and go find something to do. That's essentially what fucking LA Knight told Carmelo. And Carmelo was just looking like, who he talking to? I just hope, listen, I don't expect much from Triple H. I know right now it's a honeymoon stage, and I think that's coming down a little bit. Triple H is a student of Vince McMahon. He was already cursed by, what's his name, Bret Hart's wife, for having a hand in fucking her husband over down to the Montreal screw job. And she told Triple H in the hallway, if you watch that documentary, she was like, Triple H, you already know, Hunter, what was going on, you fathead motherfucker, and it's going to come back to haunt your ass. I don't give a fuck. She put them 3 fingers up like Seeley did in The Color Purple, and she said, I'm about to rot. Whatever comes to you is about to rot, and you about to feel that pain. And ever since then, like, motherfucking chest pacemaker, can't wrestle. Like, I mean, you know, she put that curse on him. I don't know. But y'all tell me what y'all think about what Kevin Nash said. And basically, what I'm doing matters.